Hey guys, it is Anna from My Cancer Chic, and I showed you guys a look the other day with a braid across the front and then the rest of the hair pulled up. So I'm gonna do a quick tutorial. Actually, it's not gonna be quick. I'm gonna do a tutorial for you on this look and show you how I got it. Now, please bear with me. Again, I am not a professional hairstylist. I just have fun doing my own hair and trying new looks, and I'm gonna try and recreate it to show you how I do it. So just keep watching if you want to see how I got that look, and I will show you a picture of the look, pop it up here so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, keep watching if you want to see how to create the braid and the updo. So the first thing that I'm going to need to do is that I'm going to need to separate out the hair that I'm going to be braiding. And I like to go with a deep part, so I'm going to actually go with the part over here and comb it over to the side. And then I'm starting about here, and I'm going to follow that line all the way down to my ear. And I'm going to pull all of that hair forward, and I'm going to make sure that that line is smooth and straight. That's going to be the hair that I use for the braid. The rest of this hair, I'm going to pull back, and I'm just going to put it up, and I'm going to use an alligator clip or whatever kind of clip to keep it back. So I have this hair out. I'm also going to pull this hair back, because I'm not going to put this in the braid either. So I'm just going to take another alligator clip and I'm going to pin that hair back as well. So now I'm left with this hair here in the front. This is what I'm going to braid. So the first trick is to kind of roll it over, push it over to the side, because that's the direction you're going to be braiding in. Now there's a couple of different ways that you could braid. Okay, you can braid with the 3 pieces and your 2 sides are going to come under each time, or you can do them with going over. I will say going over each time is easier in terms of the braiding technique, but when you go under, it really makes the braid pop out a little bit more, so I'm gonna do under. So I'm starting with this piece, you can see where I separated it out, and now I'm gonna separate it into 3 pieces. All braids start with 3 pieces usually. Well, you could do a 4-piece braid. So now I'm gonna start with this piece right here, and I'm gonna go under the middle piece, and I'm going to take the inner side under as well, and I'm pulling it tight. Now the next time I'm going to go under as well, but I'm going to take a little more hair, and I'm going to go under to the middle, and I'm going to do the same thing with the inner side. I'm going to go under. And I'm going to keep doing this, trying to smooth it out each time as I go along. That'll keep my braid nice and sleek. And I'm going to do the same thing. Each time I'm grabbing a little from the outside, then a little from the inside. I want to make sure I'm pulling nice and tight close to my head so that the braid transitions around the curve of my head here. If I keep going straight, it's going to end up going down, and I want it to be straight against my head. So as I'm going back further, I'm pulling hair a little bit further over by my ear. You'll see I left some hair out there. Outside under, inside under, all the way until the end of the braid. Sorry guys, Sophie's outside and she's barking. Maybe she wants to come in and hang out while we're filming. Okay, I'm gonna get almost all the way to the end. Really doesn't matter if you get all the way. So this is close enough. Hair tie. And I am going to finish the bottom off there. Okay, so now it looks like it's sticking out a little bit, but don't worry about that. You can tuck it behind your ear if you want. We're gonna do a little bit more with this braid. Okay, so now the rest of my hair is pulled back. We're gonna do something with that later. First, I wanna finish off with this braid. So this is how you take it from a very tight braid like this to something much looser like you saw in the picture. So you're gonna go in at the top, and you are gonna start pulling up on the braid until it starts getting looser from your head. You can do this as much as you want. Sometimes I even loosen the braid a little bit at the bottom so you have a little bit more pull. And then I'm going to start going in with my fingers after I got it a little bit looser. Sophie! And I'm going to start separating the pieces to give it that more natural kind of wavy, loose looking braid look. And again, you may actually have to take out the hair tie at the bottom. This one is just so tight. So in order to make it a little bit looser, I'm pulling the pieces out just to give it that really nice, natural braided look. Okay, and then I'm gonna go pull down here a little bit to loosen. And I'm gonna keep pulling it up. And the best part is you can even sleep in this look, and then later the next day, you can loosen it even more, and you can kind of go with another look the next day. So now I've loosened the braid a little bit, and again, you can keep doing this as much as you want. Right now, I'm just gonna leave it a little bit tighter because I know as the day goes on and as maybe, I work out or other things happen, it might get looser. So I'm gonna leave that braid like that. You can see how it is. Now comes the part where I'm gonna put the rest of my hair up. Okay, so it looks a hot mess right now. So I'm just going to start combing it all back just to make sure it's nice and smooth before I start putting it up. Okay, and be careful when you're combing not to get the hairs that are already in the braid, because I've done that plenty of times and it does not work out well. If you didn't want to do the bun, you could just stop here and either curl or straighten the hair that's left down, and you'd have a great casual braid look. But I'm going to show you guys the updo that I did the other night so you can kind of see how to go a different direction. My hair is pretty short, you can see. So I'm going to have to do this in a couple stages. It's a little tricky. So I'm going to start with this area here. And I'm going to start pulling it up together and combing it into a little ponytail. And I'm going to keep going around as long as my hair will allow it. The shorter your hair is, the less you're going to be able to pull up. And that's okay because we're going to clip the rest of it back as well. So don't worry about that if you can't get a lot. So now I'm going to go around the hair. So one time or two times around the hair. And then the second time, I'm just going to pull it partially through. Okay, so you end up with this little like bun little thing on the top. All right. And then, since I don't have a lot of hair, I'm going to start twisting the pieces out a little bit. Okay, so you can kind of see how it's falling out a little bit. And I want that to happen because I want to give the illusion of more of a bun. If your hair is longer, again, you're going to be able to do this so much easier, and you're not going to have to worry about creating the illusion of hair. But I'm going to take this where it looks like I have more hair, and I'm just going to start pinning it with bobby pins. You can see I'm really just going in and securing these pieces just to make it look like I have a little bun up there, okay? Since I have short hair, I'm going to have to pin up the whole back. So I'm going to make sure it's straight and make sure those hairs come down that I know are going to fall. And then I'm going to start pinning this hair up. So I'm going to go in with my bobby pins, secure this area right here. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go in the back, and I am going to start lifting up these layers and pinning them. So I do it in a couple sections. So I'm going to start in the middle because that's the part that I know is not going to stay as much. And you can either just go straight up or you can kind of twist it. Sometimes I find it stays better if you twist it first. And I'm going to pin that one up. And then I'm going to go around and keep doing that with the sides. It's not going to look fantastic in the back because you have a lot of bobby pins to keep it up, but you can still get the front to create that same look. Then you're gonna just take this hair back where your braid is, and you're gonna pin it into your hair so it stays there. And then you're gonna probably wanna do another pin so you can pin that end there. You don't want that just sticking out by itself. So you just take another bobby pin in the back, and that's how you do it. So you braid first, hold that off, create your little bun on the top, and pin up the back, and then you've got a fun, easy updo that still looks casual and a little funky. So I hope that you guys found this tutorial helpful, and please feel free to comment below and ask me any questions that you might have, or let me know other looks that you might want to see another time. Thank you guys. Head to mycancerchic.com to learn all about the work that I'm doing and see more of my tutorials. Have a great day, guys.